Okay, been kind of trying to get to this, and problem was that I didn't really have. Whenever I went to the store, I didn't have like the money to buy this, but I finally, well, got it. The Breaking the Walls of Chris Jericho, Behind the Walls of Chris Jericho, Breaking Code, and I will tell you that this is a good compilation, but I don't really like what the WWE kind of did to the content. Like, okay, let's see. So first off, like, this is the actual like case. Um, it it is a pretty good like case. It has him and just the code, and then it just opens up to the 3 discs. Like, that's not bad. But okay, let's start with the first disc. The first disc is basically just the documentary on him, and it is cool. It's just it kind of breaks the boundaries between what's real and what's fake, because like they mention him by his name, Chris Jericho, but I'm pretty sure that's not his name. I forgot his actual name. So I don't know. It kind of just like it is his true history, but at the same time, it's kind of like leaning onto the fact that his wrestling persona is his real persona. It's like, I don't know. I didn't really like. I don't know if I made sense, but I didn't really like what they did there. So there's not much to say about the documentary. It's a documentary on Chris Jericho. I mean, it worked. It's a good documentary. Um, um, that's all I have to say about the documentary. Actually, it's well done, and I mean, there's some parts that they kind of just skimmed over, like his feud with Rey Mysterio. It was just like, and then there's a section about I think Goldberg when he was in WCW, but I didn't really understand what they were talking about. Maybe that's just me. So other than that, that's the documentary. It was cool. It was good. The other 2 discs are his matches, all starting from when. Hold on. Let me see. Starting with there's an introduction he did, which was kind of cool. Like, he did it in a way that he was like him, but he also did it in a way that he's sticking to his wrestling persona. Like, he's still the full of himself kind of guy. It was funny. The first match was like, it was all the way back in 1990. It was him versus Lance Storm, and like, I wouldn't say like a high school match, maybe just like a public match. I don't know. And it ends with his match in WrestleMania 26 with Edge. Uh, the matches are what you expect matches. I mean, like, I can go on YouTube and watch the match, and this is basically just a compilation of his matches. But the matches are actually edited. Like, some of them I didn't catch the edits, but there's one match that I caught an obvious edit. Well, there's a bunch where you catch obvious edits, because like there's one where it's his where is it? I'm reading the guide. Oh yeah, the Millennium Clock countdown clock expires. Like, when he enters the WWF, they can't call it the WWF. It's called the WWE now. So the F part is actually censored, if you can believe that. Like it's so obviously censored. I mean, it's kind of jarring, and they do bleep out some of the more offensive words that are said, and some lines that I remember the matches being said, they kind of just like deleted the whole thing. Like, there was his match. His match against Stone Cold Steve Austin for the Undisputed Championship. Like, I remember he said something like "fuck you" to Steve Austin, and that is completely edited out. Like, it's the PG versions of the matches, basically, which is kind of sad. I mean, like, it's just small edits. I mean, they're still matches, but you know, someone like me, I prefer something in its original form rather than its watered down form. That's just me. And other than that, it's just, you know, the matches were pretty good. I mean, well, who am I to say that they were bad? I mean, they picked his best ones. The one I actually really liked was his match against Ultimo Dragon. Um, and actually the first one too. Like the camera quality is bad, of course, but you know what they caught was pretty cool. And besides matches, they do have like special moments in Korea, like the the countdown clock when he entered the WWF stuff. They have it there, and also the Save Us Y2J campaign, like when he came back after getting fired. Um, Other than that, I got nothing else to say here except not much actually. They did do a lot of like advertisements on this, which was a little annoying. Like the trailer for Legendary was there, as well as Knucklehead, and yeah, I mean like it's just I don't really know what to say. I mean like it's an enjoyable documentary. I mean like if you're a Y2J fan, I mean you know. It seems kind of pointless to buy it when you think about it because because if you wanted to watch matches you can just go on the internet and watch it or buy the actual pay-per-view that has the match, but it's more for like sentimental value. That's what I'm trying to get. Like it's a good sentimental kind of gift to the fans. I don't know if that made sense. Oh well, I got nothing else to say about this except one more thing, and then I'll be officially done. This is an awkward. This is an awkward cover. Like, when you're gonna pick a cover photo, yeah, you have to pick a photo that makes your person like dominant. But if you actually watch the match, Edge didn't tap out, so I'm just looking at this kind of awkward because like. The submission hold is like it actually is painful in real life. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I know that makes me sound like a noob, but like, but they could have chosen like a better picture where he actually made someone tap out to this. Like, I don't know. Maybe they just picked it because like it was recent. So yeah, I got nothing else to say here. This is hilarious though. Like. Now that I think about it. Oh well. That's about it.